Hi, I'm Jack Bowen, and I'm going to tell you why you should cut down your video game time. The Addiction Center states that video games can become addictive when you play them too much uh, and cause people to, as any addiction would, sacrifice other areas of their life to the game. They do this by causing you to release dopamine into your blood, which is an achievement chemical. Uh, the checkpoints and achievements within the game will trick you into believing that you're getting stuff done and being a productive and achieving person when really you just spent multiple hours sitting in a chair doing nothing. But I know personally that hours that could have been better used for homework and even writing this speech have been instead sacrificed to the altar of video games. It's like the biblical story of the golden calf. It's just a golden calf. There's no point in sacrificing to it, right? There's no benefit. Only it makes you feel good, right? It makes you feel like you're worshiping, you're doing all that you're supposed to, but really you didn't get anything in return out of that. And a quick game, you say, I'll just play for 30 minutes or just an hour. It will quickly turn into multiple hours and a whole day. Instead, you could have been spending time with family, a spouse, or a partner. Don't forget your anniversaries playing video games. Could have been earning money, saving up for maybe a down payment on a house, getting your life moving forward, and getting an education as well. I'm particularly concerned about my generation of teenage boys. I'm worried they will turn into gamers in their parents' basements well into adulthood. Studies have shown that my generation of teenage boys, like I said, that we play on average 3 or more hours a day, which is crazy. And that's counting all teenage boys. If you count among the ones that are more dedicated gamers that play more regularly and not the ones that are outliers, it's more close to about 5 hours. And this sustained over years and a lifetime that's horrible on your health. You can't just sit around in a dark basement with the blue light from the screens. That'll damage your health. You're probably eating Hot Pockets all day too. I'm guessing you don't know how to cook. You just microwave everything you eat. I do. It's probably going to lead to a lonely life. I don't think any girl is going to be particularly attracted to a dude that just sits around, play video games all day. She's not going to put up with that very well. And you're not handsome enough to probably compensate for that. I'm sorry. And it's also an unproductive and sort of an unhumanitarian way of life. It's somewhat of a crime against humanity to not be productive, right? Everyone has to work and provide. We all have to eat. And it's really not fair for somebody to work harder for another person to do nothing, right? We got to spread the burden evenly. And it's a purposeless way to live your life. Have you ever just spent just a week without going to work or doing school or without having to do something hard and something you actually don't enjoy doing? It's good for you to do stuff you don't enjoy doing, and you just feel pretty deflated doing nothing but video games for hours of each day. But that being said, video games, they're like chocolate. A little bit of video games is a sweet treat that you can enjoy every once in a while. But taken every day in large amounts, it's fat food. And if you leave a bowl in front of somebody full of chocolate, you can almost guarantee that the longer they sit in front of it, that by the end of the day, that bowl is going to be empty. So be careful of your video game time. It can easily get away from you. It's like Bermuda grass that we have in our yard. It will just take over everything around it. So I'll leave that with you. Make sure to be reflective about yourself. This is not just a problem for other people who spend way more time than you. That can easily become you. So thanks for listening.